My name's David Gregory. I work with Smallegan Real Estate in Grand Rapids and all of West Michigan. The purpose of this video is to go through really what it looks like from the time you initially meet your real estate agent all the way to close. I get a lot of first-time home buyers who have questions, and even home buyers who haven't purchased in a while. And so I really wanted to lay out what it all looks like and go from there. Seeing homes, house showings, visiting houses. It's important to get out and see a number of different houses, different neighborhoods that you may be considering. And as your advisor, your real estate agent, I'm going to be taking a look at all of the things that you might not be viewing, might not be seeing, but things like the roof, the windows, the high dollar items, the furnace, things like the water heater, plumbing, electrical. I see a lot of houses, and I'm going to point out anything that looks like a red flag, anything that might be something you want to consider or that's going to have a considerable cost to it. I'll be pointing those things out, but also looking for the things that I know are important to you as the buyer. Number two, when you find the house you're ready to write an offer on, we will be talking about writing offers, structuring an offer. The importance of crafting an offer that is attractive to the sellers, but also is to your best interest. We will go through, what goes into making a competitive offer, a realistic offer, but also finding the offer that's the best for your budget. I'll discuss the price, the down payment, what your monthly payment will look like, taxes and insurance, how those things play into your payment, and also the taxes that are reassessed a year later, and also possession time. We'll go over all of that so you're best prepared and you know what to expect when you do make that offer. Inspection contingency. What is inspection contingency? When you make an offer and you include inspections, you have a window of time where you can get inspections done, and any possible negotiations after the inspections are all included in that inspection contingency window. So inspections are an out-of-pocket cost, typically $300 to $600, depending on the inspector you go with. I work with a number of inspectors periodically that I will recommend, but you will ultimately choose your own inspector. You want to make sure to choose somebody who is licensed, preferably in building, even plumbing and electrical, because you know that they know exactly what they're talking about. Inspections are very important because they're going to give you the lowdown on everything on the property. So after inspections are completed, then you will decide if you're moving forward on the property or if you need to negotiate any fixes, and I'll help you make those decisions all along through the process. Okay, appraisal. The purpose of an appraisal is for the lender to assess the home's value and determine that the price that you are paying is the price that it's worth. If the appraisal comes back at a value that is higher than what you pay, that's great news because that means you're getting a good deal in the home. If the appraisal comes back lower than the value you pay, that means that there's a gap in the difference between the price that the bank is willing to loan on the property and the price that you're paying. In that case, we need to have a discussion on going back to the sellers and renegotiating the price, or we'll discuss the other options. All right, so closing day. So after you're through inspections, you're through appraisal, everything's looking good, you've gotten all of the documents you needed to your lender, and you're ready to close on the property. Closing day is a day where it's typically the most exciting day. You meet at the title company, you will sign all the documents, take possession of the house, either by getting the keys or just by getting the deed. In some cases, the seller will have additional possession time of the house that is negotiated into the contract. It's never a surprise. It's something we've discussed while writing the contract. In that case, the seller will still live in the home while you have possession. Before the closing day, it's always a good idea to do a final walk through the property. And the purpose of that is to make sure that the home is still in the same condition that it was when you put the offer in, and there's no surprises, there's no trash left behind, that sort of thing. And that's within 1 to 3 days of your closing, you can schedule that walkthrough. So that's the process start to finish, from your initial meeting with your realtor to your closing.